Hello, thank you for inviting me here today to share a few thoughts with you as you begin to think about some of the major issues that confront humanity as we expand into the solar system and beyond. I'm very sorry that I can't be with you in person, but I am happy to talk to you a little bit about the overview effect and its implications for our human future. The overview effect is actually a message from the universe to humanity about who we are and where we are in the universe. It was first communicated to our astronauts and cosmonauts as they left the planet and looked back at the Earth from orbit and from the moon. Over time, the message has been communicated through various media, and now it's become fairly well known. And the message is quite simple. It is that we are one species on one planet with one destiny, and part of that destiny is to expand outward into the solar system and beyond. So I want to just tell you about three aspects of the overview effect that I think are important, and then I'll say a little bit about what they mean for the questions you'll be discussing today. The first aspect of the overview effect, or first insight perhaps we'd call it, that we gleaned from the astronauts, is that we're already in space. The Earth is a natural spaceship that's moving through the universe at a high rate of speed. We can't be anywhere else other than in space. And so if you ever wanted to be an astronaut, congratulations, because you're an astronaut on Spaceship Earth. And we all are. And we need to start acting with the intelligence and the collaboration and the spirit of working together that the astronauts on the International Space Station display. Even though they're from many different countries, they work together for a common goal. Now, of course, we know this. We know we're in space. We learned it in school, but we don't experience it. We experience life the way our ancestors did 1,000 years ago. And when I asked Sandy Magnus, who flew on the last shuttle flight, what did you take away from being an astronaut? She said, it's the difference between intellectual and experiential knowledge. And so the astronauts have this experience they're trying to share with us. This is one of the reasons I believe that experiencing the overview effect, either directly or through simulations, ought to be a human right. We all should have this experience in some way. The second big insight has to do with what the astronauts see when they're in orbit or on the moon and what they don't see. One of the things they see is beauty and fragility. Astronauts, beginning with Alan Shepard and Yuri Gagarin, talked about the amazing beauty of the Earth. Again, we know this. We live on the Earth. We can see how beautiful it is. But the astronauts tell us they see colors and they see features that are just not visible when we're here. And astronaut Nicole Stott pointed out that you just can't capture it fully with pictures and videos. They also see fragility. They realize the atmosphere protecting us from the harshness of outer space is incredibly thin. And astronaut Ron Guerin called the Earth a fragile oasis. So we need to start thinking about that. We need to start taking care of our oasis, don't we? And so finally, what do they not see? And that's borders and boundaries. And this is almost universal. Of course, again, we know they're not there, but experiencing it is something else. And I'm just paraphrasing again. Rusty Schweikert said, from where you are, it's a beautiful whole system. And you just want to take the people on different sides of the conflicts and take them by the hand and show them what you're seeing and say, look at that. What's really important? And so the third insight, or the third aspect of the overview effect, is directly relevant to us as we move away from our planet and outward. And this was communicated to me by Al Sacco, an astronaut who used to teach in Boston, where I am, and is now Dean of the School of Engineering at Texas Tech. And he said something like this: people ask me, why do you risk your life to fly in outer space? And I tell them about something that I call the astronaut secret. All the astronauts know it. And it is this: we are not just citizens of a planet, we are citizens of the universe. What does that mean? What does it mean to be a citizen of the universe? And it raises a question: how can we move from what I call a homocentric or human-centric view of space exploration and development to a cosmocentric view? This will change everything. It really will. And you have to ask the question, how is it that evolution and the universe on this small planet at the edge of the Milky Way galaxy over billions of years has brought forth a species that is going to become a multi-planet spacefaring species? Why? What is the environmental, ecological, evolutionary purpose? My friend Rick Tomlinson says, we are here to go there. I have said our evolutionary purpose in the universe is to spread life, intelligence, and self-awareness where it does not now exist. I am echoing Carl Sagan, who said, we are a way for the cosmos to know itself. So the astronaut secret, we are citizens of the universe. What does it mean? I don't have the final answer. I hope as you talk about these issues today, you will do so within the context of this question: what does it mean for humanity to become citizens of the universe? Thank you so much and have a wonderful day.